Heyo, ladies and gentlemen, and that beautiful technical rainbow in between, and welcome back to Fable 3, where I have taken the extensive and agonizing amount of time to fill the treasury with 14,000 gold. So, we should be good to have everything line up and still have enough money in our coffers to raise an army. So, without further ado, let us go to the throne room, because we need to do something. I forget specifically what it is we need to do. Oh, that's right, I had the thing set for something else. And oops.
At your command.
Teleports me to the bottom of the stairs. Okay.
Hail to thee, beloved majesty.
Right, Paige and Reaver have
All
something
stand for the queen.
that they wish to discuss.
This hearing concerns the future of the Bowerstone Shelter and Orphanage. Paige will speak for the disenfranchised people of the city. Reaver will dispute her cause.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, the shelter has long been the only refuge for the homeless, the poor, and the orphaned. And until we can change the whole world for the better, it will continue to be their only hope of survival. Isn't it time we held out a helping hand to those who need it most? The shelter is underfunded and the building has fallen into disrepair. Invest in the shelter and orphanage, and perhaps we can begin to create a better future for Albion's forgotten people.
I could not agree more. The city and its people are in dire need. But it is not charity they require. It is love. I propose we use this dilapidated building to help both them and ourselves. For love and money have always gone hand in hand. Let us inaugurate Bowerstone's first brothel.
A brothel?
Brothel, bordello, whorehouse. The name is unimportant. What matters is that the people get the love they need, and we get their money.
Yes, it's for your majesty to decide. Refurnish the shelter and orphanage, or convert it into a house of ill repute.
The poor of this city have suffered enough. We will renovate the shelter and orphanage.
The Bowerstone Shelter shall be refurbished at the Crown's expense.
Thank you, Your Majesty. You've done the right thing.
As you wish, Your Majesty. The parentless tykes and their destitute friends shall have a palace to call their own.
Maybe you should fix your fucking hair, because it's facing through your hat.
Are you a beggar, too lazy to own your own clothes? Or perhaps an orphan, aching for a bowl of gruel? Then come to Reaver Industries Shelter and Orphanage, where you'll find food, beds, clothes, and even new parents. No matter who you are, we care, even if you don't deserve it.
Jeez. Well, he's not happy at all, is he?
Today, you will deal with a pressing environmental issue. The disposal of the city's waste. Reaver will offer his proposal. A member of the Morningwood community will stand against him.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, I'm sure you will have noticed a certain aroma permeating the city of late, even more nauseating than usual. I fear it is not merely the stench of the underprivileged. Bowerstone is beginning to have a serious waste disposal issue. We require an inexpensive and efficient solution, and I believe I have hit upon one. Now, currently, part of our waste is being disposed of in the Morningwood Marsh. With very little effort, Riva Industries could redirect all of the Bowerstone sewer system to flow directly into that region. As you know, it's a desolate place with no financial or cultural value to the kingdom. There could be little discussion as to the logic of this decision.
Hang on, this isn't right. Not right at all. We're all children of the soil. It's in our hearts, it's in our blood. It's under our fingernails. What I mean is, we're all equal when it comes to dirt, like. From dirt we come to dirt we go, yes? We who reside in Morningwood have as good a claim to being clean as anyone. And what of Morningwood itself? Its nature spirits, its woodland elves, and water fairies. Do they not deserve freedom from pollution too? Don't destroy paradise with your urban dregs, man. Channel the waste. Be one with the cycle of life. You have all these, like, factories and stuff, don't you? Turn one into a, you know, what do you call it? One of those things, a sewage reclamation facility. Right on.
What shall you decide, Your Majesty?
Honestly, I would be the nice guy, but that guy sounds like a fucking drugged up hippie. But we'll do it anyways.
Morningwood is to be left unspoiled. We will find other ways to deal with Bowerstone's sewage problem.
The Queen has spoken. Morningwood shall not be used as a waste site. The Sanitation Committee will look into safer alternatives.
Groovy. You are like a majestuous eagle, Your Majesty. You are in touch with your inner innards. Granny Nature thanks you from, like, the bottom of her heart.
Alright, now get the hell out of
Pity.
here.
I must admit, I was rather looking forward to breathing fresh air, but I'm sure Your Majesty knows best.
Reaper, you can piss off. Now get the fuck out of my throne room.
There is nothing as important as the health and hygiene of our citizens. As such, Riva Industries is delighted to announce the opening of the Bowerstone Sewage Recycling Facility, because there can be no affluence without effluence.
You're not funny, Reaver.
The day is almost over, Your Majesty. Only one more appointment left. Page has requested a meeting in the old rebel headquarters. How very cloak and dagger. I wonder what she wants.
I don't know. But let's take the money I literally just earned, put it in the treasury. This was such a painstaking process because you can only put 1,000,000 gold in at a time. Oh, it was such an arduous process getting it all in there. Alright, good to go. Said the old Rebel HQ.
Welcome to...
That's down in Bowerstone Industrial. Aha! You can see the sewage plant is now here. Wow. Wow. Wait a minute. Can I... Okay, I was gonna say, I can't buy the orphanage, can I? Boo. And we'll fast travel there. Oh, look at that. It's gorgeous. All that gold. Oh, it took me forever to get that much gold. Honestly, it only took me like a day and a half of waiting and like working the jobs to earn that much gold. So, sure, was it a painstaking process? Absolutely. But it was worth every goddamn penny.
The Queen, madam.
Treasure
Hello,
chest. I
madam.
still haven't gotten it.
Queen! Hello, Your Majesty.
The big cheese. Thank you. Somebody over there in the waste management facility's got a present for me.
Hello, superhero.
Hello, beggar lady.
Nice gloves.
Oh, I can't give you gold. Why? Usually you can give a beggar gold. And that'll get you some... he gets you some brownie points experience to guild seals so I can open more chests on the road to rule. Yes, yes, I know. I'm getting it. Aha, a rare pearl. Well, that was needless. Ooh, another present. Excuse me, sir. I'll take that. Thank you. Oh, were you the guy that was over there in the waste management facility? Damn, you got over here quick as fuck.
Oh my. It's the... Why, hello, Your Majesty. Yes.
Don't lose your mind. Everything's alright. Just... Okay. Wee-hoo. Pardon me. Alright. What are you barking at? Dig spot. Also, I'm so fucking proud of myself. I finally got all of those fucking gnomes. Oh, after so much time, I finally got rid of those damn gnomes. Is that? Oh,
Your Majesty,
thanks.
please accept this small token of my esteem.
Thanks. Still haven't completed the book quest though. But to be fair, I looked up where all the books are, and the last two that I need to collect are in a cave that I can't get into until I have a particular quest. And I don't know when that quest spawns. I don't know if it's something that comes in after I beat the game or what. Same thing with the last golden key as well.
It's not every day a queen walks into the rebel headquarters. You've changed the world since we last stood here.
You had a lot to do with it, Paige.
But we still haven't changed things enough. Without Logan's troops, crime is becoming a serious problem. There's one man in particular, Nigel Ferret. He's making this city his own. Every criminal in Bowerstone reports to him now. He's too powerful for me to deal with, and he's not easy to find. But I know how you can get to him.
Let's do it.
Good. Kid went undercover with a gang of robbers and found out their plans. They're going to strike the tavern in Bowerstone Market. If you get there in time, you can stop the raid. And at least one of those thugs must know where Ferret is holed up.
Alright.
The sanctuary
Ferret.
shop.
Ferret. Oh, that's the guy who, who threw Elliot down into the sewers. If you at all remember that quest. What episode was that in? It would have had to been episode 5, wouldn't it? Maybe it was 4. It doesn't fucking matter.
No, please.
If you cooperate, you won't get hurt. But if you give us any trouble, we'll kill you. Now, just so you know we mean business, I'd like one of you to give us trouble, so we can kill him as an example to the rest. Who's it gonna be then? Oh look, we have a volunteer. The Queen, no less. Have at her, fellas.
Never killed the Queen
Oh,
before.
God. Good shot.
Don't you idiot! She's making you look bad. Hey!
Wow, you're resilient.
I'm too young!
Too young to what?
It is no longer advantageous for any of us to frequent the hideout in Industrial. Presently, I shall inaugurate a new centre of operations in Bowerstone Market. You've been provided with a key which will permit access. Please endeavour to prevent its transference to an unauthorized individual.
And the key. Very good.
You should steer clear of Ferret's gang. They're terrible.
Did you not just see me kill all of those guys? Not to mention, I am the queen.
Good to see something being done to help the poor for a change.
Ugh, my nose. Why does you have a crossbow? That's very peculiar. I've never seen just a random civilian with a weapon.
Greetings, Mom.
As many times as I've played this game, yes, the hideout. There should be a silver key in here as well. I know, boy. Let's kick down the door. What's up, fuckers?
You again. It does tend to obviate the entire objective of maintaining a secret hideout if your enemies can simply infiltrate whenever they've the inclination. Lads, perform the specific services for which I employ you expeditiously.
Huh?
Killer! Fast!
I love killing rich folk like you, lass. It's so rewarding. I got it!
Yep, you got me. Well, they lasted a good long time, didn't they? Like he's just gonna open the door nicely.
Do you ever wonder what your spleen looks like?
Nope.
Let's find out.
Wow, you didn't get hit by any of my magic. Very curious.
My dear Bob, you're a ruthless crook and a big booby as well. And since you are a ruthless crook, I'm not signing this letter so that I can remain anonymous. Ha! Yours, Arthur. Oh.
Fucking twit.
I can't live one more day in this cell.
I'd get the hell out of here if I was you.
Ha! You ain't got a donut's chance in a room full of fags.
What?
How did you kill him so quick?
'Cause I've got a godly hammer and godlike strength. That's how I killed him so fucking fast. Oh, I don't like that static. Oh, makes my ears hurt. Can't read the manifest. Ah, there it is. I knew you were around here somewhere. Hello, beautiful. It's 48. A chicken? Why do you have a chicken in a jail cell? Is that chicken giving you any particular problems? Okay. What's up, fuckers?
I believe I can state with relative confidence that your efforts are in vain. Even should it transpire that you vanquish my associates, this door is completely impenetrable. In addition to which, this cell contains a secret egress through which I may abscond whenever I desire. Meanwhile, my compatriots shall brutalize your person.
I'm
Sure.
bored already.
So it takes 8 hits of my mighty hammer to bring one of these guys low. Or, I guess not. Maybe I just gotta get lucky.
You haven't lost your touch.
Thanks.
I'm surprised his men were foolish enough to fight you.
Now, truth be told, my superlative intellect notwithstanding, it would appear this is not, in fact, the specific cell I so confidently referenced earlier. The one with the secret exit has 2 beds. All right, you have prevailed, Your Majesty. I concede. However, I entreat you to entertain a certain proposal.
You have nothing to offer, Ferret. It's over.
Ah, that pronouncement is objectively devoid of merit. I happen to have on my person a substantial quantity of currency. Let me go free, and the money is yours.
As far as I'm concerned, you can stay in there and rot.
You royal miscreant! This grievous malefaction shall be rewarded with equally grievous retribution.
Sure. Are you threatening me, Ferret? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at all that gold. You can practically swim through it.
The treasury is simply bursting with wholesome, nutritious gold. I sometimes spend hours staring at this glorious accomplishment. Our wealth surpasses all expectations. I must congratulate you, Your Majesty. But the kingdom demands your attention once more. The time has come to make a decision on Albion's drinking laws. Under Logan's rule, our citizens are restricted in the amount of alcohol they can purchase per day. As you can imagine, this has proved a rather unpopular measure. And yet many respected members of the community think the law does not go far enough. They would like alcohol consumption wholly abolished among the commoners. They feel, rather reasonably, that it leads to improper behavior and raucous public spectacles. These concerned nobles are willing to pay handsomely for the change in policy. Meanwhile, the commoners themselves would like the restrictions completely lifted, claiming they infringe upon their freedom and their rights. You cannot please everyone, Your Majesty, but you must make a decision.
This one, even though it's framing the remove drink limit as a good thing, I don't know, I kind of agree with the nobles. Although, I might just keep the limit where it is. That would be another choice. Yeah.
Very good. Perhaps this is not the time to be implementing radical new measures. It will give both the gentry and the rabble something to complain about. Who knows? It may take their minds off their impending doom. Let us move on to other matters, Your Majesty. You have a busy day in the throne room ahead.
Rule on the reopening of Brightwell Academy, Bower Lake, meet with the concerned and wealthy citizens. Okie dokie then.
Samuel, the head of the Brightwall Academy, is ready to plead his case. I sincerely hope he isn't after a handout, though I'm sure Master Reaver will be the voice of reason, as always.
Motherfucker, do you want to meet my fucking hammer? If you don't ever compliment Reaver in my presence again. Man's an asshole, and I hate him.
Everything all right, Your Majesty?
I hated him in the second game, and I hate him in this one.
Well met, my lady.
Excuse me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Queen.
The Queen.
This should be interesting. Either way, someone's gonna be...
Today you decide on the status of the Bright Wall Academy, Your Majesty. Samuel will speak for the town and its scholars. Riva will dispute his cause.
You may speak.
Fucking tattoo.
Your Majesty, it was your father who opened the doors to Albion's greatest seat of learning. Under his rule, knowledge and culture flourished, and so did the people of Brightwall. I ask only that you return to the wisdom of those days. Your brother closed the academy down, but it is in your hands to restore it.
There is no greater proponent of the arts than myself, and I celebrate knowledge in all its forms. But our people are frightened and confused. The last thing they need is knowledge. Allow them the benefit of ignorance. Let only those who are truly prepared make use of the academy. The elite of our society will pay handsomely to indulge in erudition.
But only the rich will be able to afford to learn.
Precisely. Why give wisdom away when one can charge for it?
What do you wish to do, Your Majesty?
The Bright Wall Academy will be open to all who wish to learn.
The Bright Wall Academy shall be reopened, and Albion will once again have a free center of learning.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty. This is the start of a new day for us all.
Very well. I will make the arrangements at once. Stimulate your intellect in the newly reopened Brightwall Academy. Suckle the knowledge from the land's greatest minds and avail yourself of the best library ever assembled. Everyone, from the most impoverished genius to the wealthiest idiot, is welcome. Brightwall Academy. Whatever you earn, it's the place to learn.
The court summons Page and Riva. The matter before you today is the future of Bower Lake. Riva will offer his proposal. Page will stand against him.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, a recent survey of Bower Lake has found that the waterbed is rich in valuable metals. Now, as amusing as it would be to make workers hold their breath as they mine these resources, I fear it would be impractical. Instead, we have no choice but to dam the river and drain the lake of all water. Once that is done, we will have a ready-made quarry, ripe for the plucking. It will be a pity to disfigure the landscape so close to my former home, but it is a sensible course of action in light of our current needs.
Bower Lake is the last piece of natural beauty remaining in Bowerstone. It belongs to our history and should be protected. Don't take it away from us. You'll be taking away part of this city's soul with it.
Oh, really?
Now that we've finally freed the people of this city, are we going to destroy the one place they can find peace?
The decision is yours to make, Your Majesty.
Page is right. We must protect our natural resources. Bower Lake is to be left untouched.
The Queen has ruled. Bower Lake's natural beauty is hereby protected by order of the Crown.
Thank you. Let's show the world Albion is worth defending.
Is a pretty view worth more than a treasury full of gold? I bow to your greater wisdom.
The treasury's already full of gold, my dude. I ain't gotta worry about that.
As someone whose home has overlooked the resplendent Bower Lake, I am pleased to declare the official protection of this natural wonder. May its water drown anyone who doesn't appreciate its beauty.
You gonna jump in there yourself there, Reaver?
I trust the court was not too dull today. In any case, I'm confident your final task will be most enjoyable. A loyal and wealthy member of our community has offered to make a sizable donation to our treasury. Her only request is that you go to Millfields to make the collection in person. A perfect chance to stretch your legs, Your Majesty.
Right. This one.
Ah, hello.
Before we do that, I got 111 points. Means I can open up one of those chests at the end of the road to rule. Magic level 5, baby. Nice. Ah, God, my eyes. Alright, that just leaves, there are 3 chests back here. And it's for the amount of gold I can get out of the jobs. These are the last 3 chests right here. I think each of them are 60 points each. 60, 60, 60. Okay, yeah. Cool. So let's see. So 180 points is what I need to open up those 3 chests. Well, that's no fun. I did do that math right? Yeah, 180. Got it. I love when I double guess myself like that. Like, I've done the math before, hundreds of times. Problem is, I don't think any other quests spawn until after I beat the darkness. I'm so happy I can use this table too. Millfields. Yeah. Ugh, my nose. Ugh.
Look, I know where the thief is. He fled into the woods.
Madam, I understand you want to recover what you've lost, but those woods are simply too dangerous. It would be suicide to enter them without combat experience, or training, or skill.
I don't want to enter them. I want you to.
Right. I was talking about me.
Oh, just forget it.
Lacking in skill, my man.
Ah, Your Majesty, it's such an honor to have you here. If only fate hadn't conspired to make me look like a fool. I so wanted to make a contribution to the noble cause. What's the use of a priceless heirloom if we're all going to perish in who knows what frightful way? I had taken the statuette out of the family vault, ready for your visit, only for a common thief to take it in broad daylight. Can you believe it, Your Majesty? The thief ran into the woods, and naturally the soldiers are too scared to follow. Why must the uneducated be so superstitious? But you know no such fear, do you? Find the villain, Your Majesty. He has stolen more than a statue. He takes with him the future of our kingdom. Beware the woods, Your Majesty. The soldiers may be superstitious, but there's no denying dangerous beasts lurk within. Good luck. I know you will succeed.
AKA Balverines. Those are always fun, right? Ugh. You know, for much as I've complained about them in all 3 games, anytime I've come up against them, it really hasn't been that difficult to deal with them. Then again, it's usually because by the time I find them, I'm an overpowered god. Yep. Big white Balverine bitch.
Looking for the statue, Your Majesty. Follow the white Balverine.
Oh yeah, that's not ominous at all. Also, I love how our tattoos glow. Like, it's so bizarre. I do wonder if I can change the color of the tattoos, though.
Right, you monster. Prepare to meet your... Oh, I'm so sorry. For a moment there, I thought you were a Balverine. Damn things are always trying to get through our defenses. We burn silver nitrate in those lamps to keep them out. Kills them pretty quick if they hang around for too long. If a lamp goes out, well, I don't like to think what might happen then. One went out just recently, but we got it lit again fast. The man responsible, this bloke Connor, got punished. Severely. Before he disappears into the forest, he tells us there's gonna be a reckoning. He's probably in 25 different stomachs right now. That's my reckoning. You can come on out, everyone. It's safe.
You say that with such confidence.
Greetings, my lady.
Oh yes, nice and spoopy.
Your Majesty, I've been expecting you. Been through the village, have you? Charming hamlet. It's full of warm, wonderful people who'll give you the shirt off their back and condemn you to death for one simple mistake. Anyone can fall asleep on watch. You exile him into this forest and call it justice. But enough about that. You're here for that statue. It's quite a remarkable thing. It did everything the legend said it would. And now I don't need it anymore. It's funny how things change. So if you want to take it back to that prig in Millfields, it's yours. Nearly free of charge. All I ask is a small favor. Destroy those silver nitrate lanterns. Then the village will get a taste of justice. The choice is yours. And it's a simple one. How simple? If you decline, my brothers will kill you. Ah, well. I suppose it was too much to hope for. Still, your choice won't save the village. Now that I'm the leader of the pack, we've got some brains to go with our brawn. We'll lose a few of the weaker members, but we'll deal with those lanterns on our own. In the meantime, killing you will be a good way to, shall we say, Get the blood flowing.
Ow. Yes, motherfucker. Say goodbye to that ugly mug. Don't even think about it, jackass. To the village! We need to save the villagers! Whoa, where the hell did you spawn from? Get back in your fucking house! Ow, okay. Guys, get in your fucking houses! What are you doing standing in the open like a bunch of duncemen? God, the slow motion thing's cool, but it also gets in the way. Is there another one that I'm missing somewhere? Where is he?
Please, please.
Oh, there he is. Alright.
You are stronger than I imagined, Your Majesty, but not strong enough. Prepare yourself for death.
Sound like it hurt, my dude. Bitch! Ugh, you're fast. Cool, enough with the slow-mo. I fucking point blank missed. Get fucked.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You've saved us from certain destruction. We're in your debt. You'll always be welcome here, should you wish to return. Connor had this on him. It looks like a Balverine. It's yours if you want it.
Yeah, statue of a white Balverine. That must be the statue they were talking about.
All right, Your Majesty.
Poverty for too long.
You're
How are
a
you?
great
Good
leader,
day.
Your Majesty.
Thanks. I know I didn't change the alcohol law like all you guys wanted, but honestly, last thing I need is a bunch of drunkards walking around the kingdom. I'm not gonna go full prohibition, but, you know, keeping a drink limit seems like it's alright. Again, I've never been a big drinker. I do like to partake in the occasional libation. However, alcohol has never been my thing. Okay. Get back to, lady here in Millfield. And, Hobson?
At your orders.
you're back. Did you find the thief? Did you recover the statue?
Of course she did. She is the queen, and thus infallible. If you will hand the statue to me, Your Majesty, I will endeavor to appraise it.
You found it? Oh, I can barely contain my tears. Oh, excuse me, Your Majesty. I can't let you see me this way. And please, make good use of it.
Nobles, always so melodramatic. As for this little item, it is every bit as valuable as I hoped it would be. The Prophet shall make a welcome addition to the treasury. Unless, of course, well, it is your statue now. You could always opt to keep the proceeds for yourself and administer them as you see fit. A magnanimous gesture indeed. Your subjects are lucky to be ruled by one so giving.
Nice.
With the fatidic attack not far away now, it fills one's heart with confidence and supreme satisfaction to see the treasury filled to the brim. I have taken to sleeping beneath the gold and can report nothing but restful nights. As for today's first order of business, you may have heard about the dire situation the kingdom's economy finds itself in. Logan's policies always kept our cities on the edge of bankruptcy, and the panic caused by the fast-approaching darkness has only exacerbated the situation. I'm afraid the only way to stop this slide into ruin is to bail out Bowerstone's financial institutions. The people are looking at you to save them from economic disaster. But remember that doing so may condemn them to a much darker and bloodier fate. What shall we do, Your Majesty? You are such a giving, magnanimous person. Very well, I will make the arrangements. Life will be easier for your subjects for a while, but the treasury will not easily recover.
Motherfucker.
I only hope we haven't thrown away our chances of survival. Of course, you could always replenish our gold supplies by donating from your personal funds. Shall we proceed with today's agenda?
I like how this motherfucker makes it seem like every time I make a good decision, we're going bankrupt, even though I've filled our coffers to a ridiculous degree. Thank you very much.
Kalin, the representative for the Auroran people, has requested an audience with you. The court awaits in the throne room.
Alright. Can I throw the last little bit of my gold in there? Good shit. Alright. I am broke, but the kingdom is not. I think this is the last little bit of stuff before the final battle. Guess we're about to find out. I can't remember. I know the final battle comes up, like, super fucking abruptly.
My lady. All stand to attention for the Queen of Albion. Today you must decide how much protection to grant Aurora. Kalin will offer her proposal. Riva will stand against her.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, as you know, the threat from the deserts that surrounds my city has not diminished. The darkness could fall upon us once more at any moment. Aurora is part of your kingdom now, and I ask that you grant us protection. Build a desert outpost that can warn my people should the crawler attack. It shall allow us to leave the city in time and ensure the survival of your loyal subjects.
A desert outpost? I've never heard such nonsense. What shall we do next? Erect taverns under the sea? Plant crops on mountain peaks? It is a foolhardy suggestion. Why should our valiant soldiers suffer sunstroke and chapped lips in a distant land when they could be protecting the people of this very city? Is it really worth risking the lives of all the people outside these walls for a mere alarm system? Of course not. Let us leave the funds and the soldiers where they belong, right here.
The darkness poses a threat to us all. But Aurora has already suffered more than its fair share. The final decision rests with you, Your Majesty.
Aurora is under our protection. It is our duty to build this outpost.
The Queen's decision is final. A military outpost shall be erected in the deserts that surround Aurora.
We shall not forget this gesture. Aurora thanks you.
Ah, you are a whimsical monarch, and that is why you are so beloved. Very well, it shall be done.
Nice.
Riva Industries is proud to present an exotic tale of romance, adventure, and sand. The Desert Outpost.
Just
Bring
keeps...
forth Sabine of the Mistpeak Dwellers. Today, you decide on the fate of Mistpeak, home of the Dwellers, Your Majesty. Sabine will speak for his people and their land. Riva will dispute his cause.
You may speak.
I come here seeking nothing but what was promised me and my people. You pledged to restore our home mountains and our right to dwell in them. We have fulfilled our end of the bargain. We have paid with our lives to sit you on that throne. Now you must fulfill your end. Undo the damage your brother did to our land, and our agreement shall be satisfied.
Your Majesty, this sounds both an unnecessary expense and an impudent demand. What value is there in a few trees languishing amongst snow and rock? This is not the time to indulge some idyllic fantasy. Those forests are a resource, and we are in dire need of resources. I propose we expand on your brother's initiative and take what nature offers so readily. Say the word, and I will transform the worthless wasteland of Mistpeak into assets we can use to defend Albion.
These hands are not yet so old or weak that I can't wring that pretty little neck of yours, Reaver.
The refined retort of a true mountain goat.
You made a promise to Sabine, but it's up to you whether you decide to honor it.
I will keep my promise to the Dwellers. The Mistpeak Mountains shall be restored.
Mistpeak shall become a protected region, and the Dwellers shall be granted authority over its forests and resources.
You are true to your word and your honor. The Dwellers will stand by you till the end.
The forests of Mistpeak are our greatest national treasure, and now, thanks to Riva Industries, they have returned to their past splendor. Dwellers, birds, and bunnies are free to roam, laugh, and kill each other as nature intended. Who needs all that lumber anyway?
Yeah, days left until the attack. 1. I fucking knew it. It's here.
Happy anniversary, Your Majesty. 1 year as Queen of Albion. Doesn't time just fly? To celebrate this momentous day, I have prepared some fantastic events. First, you will stand still for several hours while a local artist paints your portrait. Then you will choose the 47 varieties of flowers you wish to be cast at your feet as you parade through the city. Oh, and you will need to sign thousands of autographs, of course. Let's see. You will also be fitted...
Ah, thanks, Teresa. Thank you for saving my ass. Whew. Teresa, you're a lifesaver.
The day has come, Queen. It is time for you to face the darkness. But you will do so in your true form. Over the past year, you have made decisions that reveal your nature, and which have affected the lives of all your subjects. You have done what many would have thought impossible. Not only have you raised an army to protect your people, but you have accomplished this while acting as a noble, benevolent, and popular ruler. But you are more than a queen. You are a hero. You are Albion's champion, its protector. This coming battle is the reason you had to take Logan's place. Only you can defeat the creature that dwells in the shadows. If you do not, all your efforts will have been in vain. Now go. Do what you were born to do.
It's here. The darkness has reached Power Stone. Reports indicate that our defenses were able to hold off the worst of the first attack. But if we don't act quickly, even the armies we prepared for this day will not be enough.
We have to get out on the streets, now!
Today we fight for Albion!
For Albion!
Tough love. Yeah. For Albion. Sorry. I know I'm a little late to joining the party, guys.
You traitorous, treasonous, rebellious bitch!
Ah, God.
Good work!
Crawler. He sounds pissed. Oh, you talking about the crawler? Good riddance.
The Lightbringers have come, but this is the kingdom of unlight now. This is the kingdom of death! You can never escape darkness. It flocks to you always.
Shut up, Ben. Goodbye. Considering I basically two-hit these bastards.
Don't listen to it! Drive you insane! Don't listen!
Oh, God damn. Okay. That hurts. Ugh. I've never once collapsed.
Fingers talk. Dead fingers whisper. Dead fingers claw at 1,000,000 eyes.
What?
You have done such bad things. People you know shall rejoice in your death.
Yeah, sure. Keep telling yourself that, Crawler. Ow. Goodbye.
Drink the sounds.
I can't see a fucking thing, dude.
Eyes of your young. The gurgle of a freshly ripped throat. We give thanks for your desperation.
Oh, come on. Give me a different one. That's the same flurry you guys always give me.
Do not provoke us with the bone gleams shining from your broken bodies. It is a transgression against the night. Watch us fly into your heart.
Oh, cool. Big dude. Yoo-hoo! Ew, you hurt. Ah, damn, that hurt. Oh, it's gone. Where the hell's the sun gone anyway? Ow, 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 ow.
You shall be sighted, for that is the most blessed state of being. It is our gift to you.
Just blew him to pieces. Yikes, man. Ouch.
Shall protect the children always.
Bullshit.
Ben, try to distract it.
We don't need to distract him.
How you will never see them again.
Keep talking shit, Crawler.
I can feel it. We're getting close to that thing. Where are you? Show yourself.
The lost sheep returns to the flock. No one ever leaves the darkness behind. Do you see? Do you see what you have allowed? We are all shadows now.
Walter.
Hey, I can't get through.
The children. I can't see the children.
Ooh. Walter, you're tough. Yikes, man. Walter.
away the darkness. It's been inside me all this time. But it's light now. I can see the sky. And it's light. I don't think I can fight anymore.
It's all over, Walter. We won. We beat it together.
Do you remember the stories I tell you when you were a child? There was a great king once. The mightiest hero of them all. Remember what you would say?
Teach me to be a hero.
You've done me proud. You've always done me proud.
Oh, Walter.
I think old Walter would have liked it out here. He was always a fan of looking tall and stony. I can imagine what he'd say if he was here now.
Shut up, Ben.
Exactly.
It's time I return to my own castle. If ever you need to save the world from another abomination, you know where to find me.
My people shall never forget what you have done for them. We are proud to be part of Albion. I shall return to Aurora in the knowledge that we may at last enjoy peace. Farewell, Your Majesty.
Walter was right about you. You're a hero in every sense of the word. The hero Albion needed.
What will you do now?
I will continue to serve you the best way I can. I belong down in the city. The people there will always need help. Goodbye, my queen.
You have done what I thought impossible. You are the ruler I could never be. You don't need me anymore. And Albion will heal easier without me.
Well, Queen, old chum, ruler supreme, pal, you did it. You saved the kingdom. And it's my turn to say goodbye. I'm not cut out to be a general. And I think I'd like to start traveling again. Or maybe see if Paige needs any help down in Industrial. But before I go, let's send off our friend in style, shall we? This one's for you, Walter.
This is the world as it could have been, devoid of color, devoid of life. It is thanks to you that it isn't so, and you did it without becoming a tyrant. The people love you, and you have banished the shadow of your brother's reign. You kept your promise to Sabine and his people, when it would have been easier to turn your back on them. A noble gesture. You swore an oath to Paige to better the lives of your people, and you did so even in the face of great danger. You did for the Aurorans what your brother would not. He broke his promise, but you proved to be the better leader. Without the strength to make those choices, we would not be standing here now. Perhaps we shall meet again one day, Queen.
Aren't you going to tell me my future?
The future will reveal itself when it is ready to do so.
I just had to get that last bit of gold in before the credits decided to roll. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that was my grand adventure through Fable 3. I hope everybody's enjoyed this series. I really enjoy the Fable games, and I've played all 3 of them for you guys. I heard tell that they're getting ready to come out with a Fable 4, and I saw a trailer for it. And the moment I saw that trailer, I was like, oh shit, I need to play the Fable games. Not to mention, I really just needed to break away from the Assassin's Creed Let's Plays that I've been doing. Far enough in the future, this doesn't really matter, but I played Assassin's Creed 1, 2, and Brotherhood back to back to back, and so I burnt myself out on them, but I'll get back to them now that I've taken some time away from the series and I've played these games. But I really love these games. The first Fable game was a little hokey. I'll admit, it was a little twitchy with the way it operated, and I didn't enjoy it a whole lot. But it was good. I'll admit, it was really good. 2 was the first Fable game that I had ever played, and I really enjoyed it, and it drew me into these games. I love the intro screen to Fable 2, just that ethereal, music box playing in the background. And when I heard that a Fable 3 existed, and I sat down and played it, this game is good. But honestly, I still think 2 is the best in the series at this point in time. Because 2 is a lot more in-depth. There's a lot more substance to it. This one feels like it's stripped back a lot of the things from 2. But all in all, it's still a great game. I enjoy the hell out of it. And I'm so glad I finally got to sit down and play these games on the channel. Because this is what I live for. This is why I make this channel. I don't care if people actually watch my videos and it's, things like that. I just want to make these videos because it makes me feel good. It allows me to put something that I've taken and put time, effort, and love into, and then put it out there into the world for people to enjoy. And if people do enjoy it, that makes me extremely happy. But I don't really need the attention. I don't, as cliche as it sounds, I'm not doing this for my own benefit. I'm just doing it because I want to feel like I've left my mark. Anyways, I'm gonna stop, chewing your guys' ears off. I hope you guys have enjoyed this Let's Play and all the other Let's Plays that I make. If you have enjoyed it, you know what to do. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell icon if you don't want to miss anything else from me. And if there's any series that you guys want me to play or any games that you want me to play for the channel, leave it a comment. Let me know. I would be more than happy to expand my horizon on games. So without further ado, I hope you've all enjoyed this video. You know what to do if you have. And I will see you all in the next great adventure. Alright? Stay awesome and much love. Bye!